I don't be knowing how I end up I be ending up so good in Kevin Lee at the end of every week. Somehow I be pulling out some 10, 9
to 10, about at least on the average of 9 to 10 wins. What was it? Some of the ones like the one last week, you had I'll give you two of them. The Steelers was one of them, which you proved everybody wrong because you're the only one that saw something. You saw something.
I told. Well, yeah. I was. If I would have was on the show, I would have told y'all it's time for Danny Dimes to show his true colors.
Because he even told me, I don't trust Danny Dimes.
Yeah. It's time for him
and
to
see,
show
and that was the one logic I didn't listen to.
I mean, think about it. Every quarterback that went from one team that was a starter and then went somewhere else and had a good year, eventually they show you why that team gave up on them. Hence, Sam Darnold 14-2 last year. When it got serious, he showed you who he truly was.
Mm-hmm. He sure did last week.
I'm talking about last year.
Let's see him do
but
it.
I'm talking about, but even with Daniel Jones against Pittsburgh last week, he showed you that he's still the guy that New York said, I gave you this money, but you ain't it.
Yeah, because you got to think about
and then what you think?
Look at the Colts' record.
Because they was 7-2, now they 7-3.
But look who they beat.
Nobody for real. I mean, they beat Denver? That's the only good win that they got on them right now.
Yeah. They don't have a lot of good signature wins, just like Kansas City. They ain't beat the good team.
Well, we're coming up on the back half of the season, so we'll find out about them real soon.
I think. I mean, they're going to win their division. They're going to win the AFC South.
You never know. Jacksonville could sneak in.
Yeah, they're right there.
But, I mean, even if they get to the playoffs, if they play the first weekend of the playoffs, they packing up and waiting for they packing up for the all season.
There's no dominant team in the AFC this year, so I don't know.
They beat the first. They beat the Dolphins. Then they just edged the Broncos. They beat the Titans. They lost to the Rams. They beat the Raiders. They beat the Cardinals. They beat the Chargers.
So you only had one signature
win. They beat
win.
the Titans again. And they lost to the Steelers.
How did they lose to the Rams?
That blocked field goal attempt.
Nope. Dude fumbled the ball out the end zone trying to show off.
Yeah, the fumble out the end zone.
Now,
dude just got traded to the Jets.
It wasn't against Philly, though.
No, it was against it.
Oh, it was against the Rams. It was the Rams.
Yeah.
And then that one just sent him to
So they should be 8-2, right?
Yeah.
Should have been, but
I mean, I just
8-1.
8-1?
Yeah, they would only have one loss.
Okay.
I just put it like this. I don't believe that Danny Dimes ain't Peyton Manning or Andrew Luck. And he ain't gonna get them there. He ain't gonna get them. Look, the way the team is built offensively.
And they got a winnable schedule going forward.
And nobody's saying Indianapolis because of Daniel Jones. Everybody's saying Indianapolis because of their defense and that running game. Offensive line is balling. It is hard to stop that running game.
And look, check this out. All right, they got the Falcons at home tomorrow. All right, they're gonna run then they gotta go to the Chiefs. That's gonna be trouble. They got the Texans at home.
That could be trouble too.
But you can push them. Yeah, it could be. But the Colts are a better football team right now than the Texans are, I think. But they go to Jacksonville, then they go to Seattle. Problem. I don't want to go. I don't want to be traveling to Seattle in December, in the middle of December, especially if I'm the coach. That's bad match. Then they go home for the 49ers. Then they got the Jaguars again. That's still gonna be tough. Then they finish off in Houston. They could be a 5-6 loss team.
It could be a 7-8 loss team.
Well, they have to completely collapse. If
They
that was
don't
the
have
case,
an easy schedule for real. For real.
The only team that they done with in their division is Tennessee. They got to see everybody else twice.
Yeah. And like I said, and the worst out of them is the Texans.
And given if the Texans can win with Derek Mills at quarterback until C.J. Stroud come back, and like Derek said, regardless of where you play the Texan defense is not that bad. They play great at home, like most NFL defense, most teams' defenses do. But they don't play that bad on the road neither.
And you gotta go to Arrowhead.
Yeah.
So we might just predicted the
And you gotta play. Well, not just that. You gotta go to another cold place, and you definitely you don't be wanting to go to Seattle in December and deal with that 12th man and that weather. So it's like the 13th man.
Yeah, this ain't an easy. This not an easy. Because you can look at the Texans' record and say, oh, they
3-5?
Yeah,
they ain't completely out of it.
This is still a divisional game.
Yeah,
divisional games are different.
Exactly.
mm-hmm.
The divisional games are different.
and both of them play in domes. And
want to go outside.
And if you look at it truly, they are the same. Those two teams mirror each other with C.J. Stroud playing.
Yeah.
They are the same team. They play the same way in their domes.
So that's something to keep your eyes on. All right, guys, we wrapped it up. That was good. That was the end. We got a couple minutes left. Let's get some NBA in.
Oh man.
Early MVP candidate.
Oh, man. I might have to say Webb and Yaman, bro. Early MVP candidate.
Yeah, but
he's the one that has impressed me the most.
But what? They won in 3 in their last 3 games, and he done been on a couple of posters this week.
I mean, he's going to get posters. He's going to give a lot too.
But I think KD got posted around yesterday.
KD got posted by Wemby, and then KD posted Wemby in the same game.
But who won?
Wemby and them won. At the end, yeah.
Okay, so who's your biggest surprise of the week as far as team wise?
Lakers.
Yep.
Yes, Lakers.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm gonna give you one more. Well, actually, maybe
Bulls.
2.
Bulls.
Yeah. Bulls and Pistons.